Hey everybody, it is August 30th, 2017 here in Japan. For reference, North Korea launched a rocket over where I live yesterday on August 29th, or a missile, so that was fun. But I'll talk about that later. For the time being, I'm going to jump on my bike, head over to the convenience store, grab some lunch, and have a bite to eat by the river. So you're watching Miles Away. Let's get to it. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting morning for me yesterday. So let me wrangle my bike around. It was quite interesting. So I woke up in the morning to, hold on, this isn't working out. So this one-handed thing is going to be interesting. Riding a bike like this. It doesn't really fit. Good. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where was I? So, I woke up in the morning to, not to crash, Jesus. Woke up in the morning to a J alert on my phone. So the J alerts are essentially like a Japanese emergency alert warning system. And yeah, so I couldn't read what it said because I do not read enough Japanese to be able to understand anything like that. Like Siri says there's a missile overhead. So I pulled out Google Translate and translated everything. Hold on, I'm gonna jaywalk on this bike real quick, maybe. Yes. So I pulled out Google Translate and figured out that sorry, my light just fell off. So yeah, trying a new thing right now, obviously. Riding around in public. Say a guy in a taxi staring at me. But as I said, so I woke up to a J alert. That's where I was. And it's like just a little alarm on my phone. And it said missile overhead. And popped my head outside and there's like ambulances driving around and a few people like running down the street and stuff. But really aside from that, it was like business as usual. So at the 7-Eleven real quick, I'm gonna jump in and grab something to eat. So I'm now armed with some junk food. So now I just have to wait for the crossing. Sorry if this is crazy redundant, but yeah, so I woke up to a J alert, popped my head outside, and saw like ambulance drive by and stuff like that. But a few moments later, so I went outside myself, which this is gonna be like very morbid, but I figured it'd be better to be outside and get immediately vaporized than it would be to be inside and get crushed by rubble. So I went outside and like everyone just started going about their day normally, and apparently by the time I assumed I was gonna die, the missile had already been launched into the sea and broke up into pieces. So I'm still here, but it was certainly kind of concerning to wake up to something like that. And you know, I moved to the northern sea of Japan, down in Hokkaido. And this is not the first time that North Korea has launched things into this area, but it's still not comforting at all. So perhaps the craziest thing of all was having this belief that you're going to die, and like you can't really do anything about it. Like what are you gonna do to hide from a nuke and survive? Nukes just kind of obliterate things, and I'm getting a lot of weird stares for riding around holding my phone to my face talking to myself, but I'm trying out this whole YouTubing thing, right? So I kind of signed up for it, but I guess I'll take this moment to call attention to what's behind me. Right there, that is the Munich Bridge, as in Munich, Germany. So there is Munich Bridge here in Japan, Sapporo, and then, if I'm not mistaken, there's also Sapporo Bridge in Munich, Germany. So it's like they did an exchange of bridges. So it's a beautiful bridge, and it's got like a nice deck cantilevered over the river. But I'm not going onto the deck. I'm gonna go eat kind of close to the riverside. There's a lot of construction going on right now though, which sucks, but we got to do it in the summer. So yeah, that's the Munich Bridge. So I was riding like bumpy, cobblestoney things pretty much up until this point, and so my curry that I bought is undoubtedly like shaken to bits. So it'll all be nice and mixed and tasty. But yeah, there's curry all over my shit. Oh well. Here is the river, and it's not super beautiful in this area, but I figured I'd ride up ahead a little bit, and actually, you know, maybe I'll just pull in over there. It looks nice enough. But yeah, so aside from having to contemplate my own mortality, not a whole lot's been going on over here in Japan. I went trail running again the other day to a different park. I think it's Nakomanai Park is the name of it. I got a nice new mat for my apartment, and I got a couch. I'm pretty excited about having that couch, because now I can sit on something that's not a bed, or sit somewhere that's not a work desk, so I don't feel like I have to be working all the time. Yeah, so trail running, couch. I hiked up Moiwa Yama again, which is, Yama just means mountain, so Mount Moiwa, which is actually that guy over there. You can't really see it. It's kind of blocked by a couple of the lower summits, but I hiked up that way, and it's been nice. Aside from the almost being vaporized thing, everything's been great in Japan. And Nakomanai Park, if I'm saying the right park, is absolutely incredible. Just like I said, I'm going to make a video about running up Moiwa. I'm planning on making a video about running through Nakomanai Park, because that place is just gorgeous. It's essentially just, it feels like a limitless expanse of mountains and wilderness, and truthfully, like, I didn't see anybody else out there when I was out there, so it would be wonderful to just kind of have a place like that that's so close that I can escape, because running over to Moiwa from where I am, which is that way right now, is probably 15 minutes to the base of Moiwa. So there's an access road that takes you part of the way up, and then there's some good trail running up that way too. And then Nakomanai Park is maybe a little bit longer because it's all uphill to get to it, but once you're there, it's just gorgeous. There's a lake you can run around, and there are just, I don't know, all sorts of really cool things. By cool things, I mean pretty much the same thing, which is just rolling hills and trail. So that's if you don't like it, then maybe it's not your speed or not your place. But for me, Nakomanai Park is pretty cool. And yeah, so yesterday just thinking of this hat that I've got on. Yesterday, after contemplating my own mortality, I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go buy some ice cream. So I bought a bunch of ice cream, ate a bunch of ice cream, and I went to go buy more ice cream, ate all that, and then I bought more, so now my freezer just has ice cream in it. And then I went to a used shop called 2nd Street and bought this cool old wool used hat, USA hat, because I don't have anything like this. I don't really have any American stuff with me at all, and I was like, you know, might as well rep it, right? So I guess in summation for this video, because I've really been rambling, yesterday really was crazy. Like, just thinking that you're going to be vaporized by a nuclear warhead is just, I don't know, it's oddly enough, I wouldn't even say I was scared. I was just like, you know, that's just how I die. What a rare thing to know how you're going to die and have time to think about it. It's like being on death row, but I didn't do anything wrong. But it was kind of weird. I wasn't like, oh no, I'm gonna die. It's just, you know. So I was wondering how I was gonna die. That's kind of what was going through my head. And again, to go outside and get vaporized immediately instead of either getting crushed by a collapsed building or dying of radiation poison days, months, weeks, or years later and just suffering. But yeah, you know, how metal is that? Like, going outside and getting vaporized. So anyway, sorry about all of the rambling on today's video, which I guess all my videos are kind of rambling because I never go into any of these things with too much of an idea of what I'm going to talk about or do. Today I knew I wanted to talk about North Korea and the missile a little bit, but thank you for watching Miles Away, and sayonara. I'll see you next time. Actually, not sayonara. Sayonara is like a little formal. I'll say matane, or yeah, matane will be fine. See you later. Bye. You know, for some reason I decided I'm not gonna end the video there. So there's my bike. We'll head on back. Huh? I almost just died from a stick. I hate you, stick. These are these stupid bumps that mixed up my curry, and now my trash bag that is serving as a parachute keeps trying to launch shit at me. Cycling is fun. I joined a bicycle gang. So, I'm back at the apartment, making that squeeze with the bike between doors, which I know this isn't going to be very exciting for pretty much anybody, but I can show you my awesome couch, which I know you've all been dying to see. I got my red, white, and blue shoes to match my America hat. And, alright, so we are back in my place. And pardon the helicopter noise, that's not very common. I know there's some like joint military exercises here between the US and Japan a couple days ago, but let's see if I can get that in the shot. It's not very common. Anyway, yeah, here is my wonderful couch. Yay. I'm probably more excited about that than I should be, but it's mostly because, like, you know, I don't have to always sit at a work desk, which is currently obviously not being worked at because it's covered in junk, or a bed, and the top is also covered in laundry. So it's like a nice little escape for me. Still don't have a TV, but that'll be coming. Anyway, I can also show you guys the place where I went trail running the other day. I think I said Nakamanai Park. No, that's Mak. Oh, it's not Makamanai. Anyway, I totally see I'm really, really bad at remembering these things. So it's this park here, right there, and I live up here, way up there. So it's like a maybe 30, almost 4K. I was gonna say 3,800 meter, 3.8K, 4K run, something like that to get there. So on Sunday, I met one of my coworkers there, and we ran out there. Ended up getting like 20, almost 25K in, and that was quite a doozy. So 25K. I'm still trying to get used to all the metric stuff myself, because you can see this hat, I'm an American. 25K is pretty much 15 miles, something like that. I've switched my running watch and a lot of things into metric, because that's been a challenge to try and get used to, but oh well, it's part of it. Anyway, welcome back to my place. Thank you for watching another episode. If you've made it this far, this time when I sign off, it's for real. The one earlier, I lied, wasn't finishing the video. This one I am. So, mata ne. See you later. Bye bye.